People often ask me, how much sleep should I be getting? I'm Dr. Gregg with Align Wellness Center, and here I work with people to naturally take care of their health conditions so that they can get back to life. Sleep, we've talked about being one of the most important parts of our day, helping to rejuvenate and strengthen our lives. How much sleep should we get? Well, at different points in your life, you should be getting different amounts. The average should wind up being about 6 to 8 hours of sleep, so that's about a third of the day. Now, if you wind up doing things that are strenuous or you have a lot of stresses in your life, whether they're physical, chemical, or emotional, we might need a little bit more. For myself, I know that a couple of weeks ago I was feeling under the weather, and I knew that my body needed more time to rest. So I was sleeping 10 to 12 hours, and we should do that too. We got to listen to our bodies. However, I know that when I'm going well and my body is humming, I might be able to scoot down to 6 to 8 hours for a few nights. I find that I work best at 8 hours of sleep. And what I'd encourage for you to do is to experiment to figure out where's your sweet spot on sleep. How do you know if you're in your sweet spot? Well, when you wind up waking up, you're going to feel restful and energized. If you're having troubles with finding that sweet spot and that you sleep for long amounts of time, 10 to 12 hours, and you're still not feeling restful, it may be time to connect with a professional who's got experience in managing people and controlling their sleep to figure out why is your body not allowing you to rest and sleep. Sleep is such an important part of our lives. And additionally, when we're younger, we should probably sleep more as we're growing. When we're older, we should probably sleep more. If you're training for something intensely, you may need to sleep more. When you're inactive, you may need to sleep a little bit less. When you're not eating right, you may need to sleep more. When you're emotionally stressed, things are tough in your life, we may need to sleep more. All of these factors wind up being a bit of a balancing act to understand exactly the amount that you should be sleeping. A rule of thumb winds up being 6 to 8 hours. However, you're allowed to be different. If you don't know how many hours you're sleeping, or if you don't feel as though your sleep is restful, get some help. It's not okay. This is a building thing. If we wind up going for several months without proper sleep or not restful sleep, our body has progressively degenerated and not been able to fully recover. Make sure you're working with someone who can help you. And I would tell you, first focus naturally, then look to chemical interventions, medical interventions, and last case, if at all, surgery. If you have more questions, feel free to write them down in the post. Love to help, and make sure you're getting your sleep.